Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the tavern. I'm Spencer.
I'm Eli.
And this is Bardic Blunders. So, me and Eli, we went and we had a day. We watched a couple movies, a couple of films. We went to the cinema for the first time in 2 years. No, D&D was 2023, but still, long time.
Very early 2023.
Very early 2023. Over a year since we've been to the movies. So we decided to have a day. We thought, hey, there's a couple movies on right now. Let's go watch 2 movies in one day. Why not? That's a fantastic idea.
My eyes hurt.
So, with the movies we selected, I should probably notify the Discord that we're live. I am a professional.
Constant professional.
Cool.
I wanted to play something while we were streaming, but I am way too fucking. My eyes hurt too much.
Welcome in, Cheese. Welcome in, Ian. So yeah, we decided, unfortunately, to watch the Borderlands movie. But then we followed it up with Deadpool and Wolverine. So, as the episode is titled, wow, we're gonna be screwing up so much in this episode because both of us are.
Dude, I'm reading the topic board and it's like fuzzy. And I don't think it's the topic board. I just think it's my eyes.
Yeah, I think it is. Just close your eyes, man. You don't need to see. But
Wait, hold on. Give me a second. Let me do some work real quick. Okay, that's set back. Oh, let me recline my chair all the way. Can you hear me still?
Yep, you're coming through just fine.
Perfect. I'm gonna lay down.
Sweet. So, we started off with the Borderlands movie because we decided we didn't want to go home depressed. And, oh my goodness. That is quite possibly the worst movie I've ever seen in theaters.
Oh, God.
It was so bad.
It had no redeeming qualities.
Legitimately zero.
Spoilers. This episode might contain a lot of spoilers.
It's definitely going to contain spoilers for Borderlands because, frankly, I think we're sparing you guys. Yeah, see, Cheese, we knew it was going to be bad. We went in with the expectation that this movie would be bad, and we were still disappointed.
Yep.
Hi, Gore. Fantastic intro. But it's not fun bad. It's not one of those movies that you can just sit and riff on with your friends. No, it was baffling. Insanely just, oh my goodness. I took 4 pages of notes.
And Eli took 0 because I said, as we were walking into the theater this morning, I was like, if I took notes, all I would write down, this is shit.
Yeah. Sorry, Gore. I'll quiet down a little bit. But, so I'll just go through the notes. Minor gripe here to start, but, Marcus should have done the intro.
Absolutely.
Marcus has done the intro for every Borderlands game, so it should have been him for the movie, and not, what's her name, who played Lilith. I honestly don't remember, because that feels like a fever dream. They changed up the story to be something with a daughter of Iridia needs to open the vault and whatever. It's like, okay, that's freaking weird. Immediately at the beginning of the movie, Tina's dad is from Atlas? Like, they just straight up are like, yeah, oh, Tina's dad. Yeah, what? We're rescue... What? General Knox, who, by the way, as I make a note down later, because she is referred to as Commander, has been demoted to Commander, and is also a chick who is not nearly of the amount of relevance that General Knox was in the first Borderlands. I mean,
Yep.
he had a whole DLC devoted to him.
One of the hardest DLCs in the game, in any of the games.
Oh my gosh, yeah, his DLC's freaking tough.
Oh yeah, you're max level. We're just still gonna just beat you down and make you cry.
Yeah. These are two notes back to back. Krieg sucks. Lilith is bad. Right at the beginning of the movie. Also, I decided to pop in Nox. It was the Secret Armory of General Knox was a DLC for the first Borderlands game, and General Knox was the final boss of that armory, of that DLC, who antagonized you through the entire DLC. He was a pretty decent villain. He was nothing special, but he was a general for Atlas, so he had an important role. But in this, Commander Knox was just some side chick of the main bad guy. She really didn't do much. But we had a quote here. Within the first 10 minutes of the movie, Lilith says, "I'm getting too old for this shit." Lethal Weapon called, and the 80s wants their one-liner back. That's... like, that is one of the most basic lines you could pump out. Krieg was my favorite in the games, too. I love Krieg. I also wrote down Pandora doesn't look right. Looks like a cheap 2009 YouTube fan series. Legitimately, Pandora looked like a couple of dudes in their backyard with a freaking flip phone camera posting a video to YouTube in 2009. That's what it looked like. It looked like a knockoff. Guns were generic. Claptrap did look good, and Jack Black seemed to be the only one who was even kind of trying. And that's still giving him a lot of credit, because he really wasn't trying that hard either. Right near the beginning of the movie, they say Tundra Express. They're in Tundra Express, and then they're still in a desert. Tundra Express was a snowy area?
Yep.
Okay. It's more like the place where you fight Slab, like a mining area. Tina's delivery is terrible. It comes off very flat. I could do Krieg's voice better than the voice actor did. Which, by the way, the only thing Krieg did through the entire movie was spout lines from some of his lines from the game. That's literally it. He punched a few guys. And then he was just a like an action figure spouting out voice lines. It's terrible.
Roland was just a goddamn plot device for exposition.
Yes! Roland did nothing! Half this movie is exposition that I don't care about.
And it's just wrong.
Yeah! Claptrap should be playable in all the games. Claptrap is fantastic. Let's see. Pathetic attempt at game references all over the place. Which, that was what I wrote down when Krieg was spouting off line after line that were just... Literally, they could have just played Krieg's voice lines from the game, and it would have been better, because at least it's Krieg's voice. Because that's all he did. Then how about this? How about this absolute banger of a line? You in what army? The one right behind me. I'm not joking. The writers actually put that in, and I bet you they went, oh, we cooked with this line. That is terrible. They deserve to be underpaid. Sorry. But,
I mean, I'm not arguing that point with you.
Yeah, everyone feels so half-assed. Camera work is terrible. Threshers did not look right. A Thresher was just like a generic worm. It did not look like a Thresher. They just show up in Sanctuary, which isn't Sanctuary. It's like I don't know how to describe it.
It's the Etsy Sanctuary.
It's like if it looked more like a Star Wars. Like, you remember, if anybody has seen the Obi-Wan show, if you remember the planet that they went to, that Obi-Wan and Leia were on when they were running from the Inquisitors, that's what Sanctuary looked like. What's up, Razorbolt? Yes, we are finally talking Borderlands. It was bad.
Yeah.
The casting is absolutely dreadful, which, just a bit of a side note, I don't know if anybody's seen Randy Pitchford, who is the CEO of Gearbox, has been throwing a little fit on Twitter. Oh, you guys say the movie was bad. I think it was a good movie. Oh, did you even watch it? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, losing his mind. And one of the things he was criticizing was people saying the casting was bad. My guy, you got a woman in her 50s to play a character who is in her 20s. You got a short comic actor to play a tall, serious character. Like, what? You had Jamie Lee Curtis, who, nothing against Jamie Lee Curtis. She's a fantastic actress. She's had a remarkable career. Why is she Tannis? It makes no sense. Huh. I also took this note. I got up to piss in the middle of the movie, and I actually took a note while I was pissing that said 1 hour in, and the piss is the best part.
We had this conversation throughout the entire movie. We were one of 3 people in the theater.
Yep.
Or 2 of 3 people in the theater. The soundtrack was the best part of the movie.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They picked some absolutely banger songs for the soundtrack, and that is the literal one redeeming quality of this movie's existence. Tannis is Lilith's guardian, apparently, and then Tina was made in a lab to open the vault? Characters talk too much, way too much exposition, not letting the actions speak for the movie. Also, there's a fantastic scene where you can see a crew member help them open a hatch. Like, the characters are going to open a hatch, and you see the hands of a crew member reach over and open the hatch. They left it in.
Real quick. Cheese, no, they did not play Cage the Elephant, Ain't No Rest for the Wicked.
No. What they did play was, How You Like Me Now by The Heavy.
Yeah.
Which was the credit song for Borderlands 2. Next Borderland movie will have Johnny Depp as Tannis. What's up, group? But yeah, legitimately, like, I know there's a bunch of movie blooper things that it's like, oh, the stormtrooper hitting his head on the door in Star Wars, and, you know, stuff like that, like a boom that's been left in, the Starbucks cup in Game of Thrones that sent people absolutely insane on the internet for like a week. But those are all endearing because the things they came from were actually good. In this, it's just like, how much lower can they get? Caustic Caverns. They go to Caustic Caverns. You know what Caustic Caverns is? It's a sewer with acid in it. I'm not joking. But then, I'm going to read this, word for word from what I wrote. Bloodshots in Caustic Caverns. Seriously. I'm not joking. The dam is in Caustic Caverns. Why is this movie allowed to exist? That is word for word the note that I took down. Because they're going through the caustic caverns, and door opens. They go in. Oh, there's bloodshots here. What? What? Psychos have guns. Roland might actually be carrying a Nerf gun through most of the movie. They did not play Ain't No Place for No Hero.
Also, another banger song.
Yes, absolutely fantastic song. So, yes, missing those two songs is bad, but at least the music they did pick was good. It was thematic to the Borderlands music. I wasn't overly upset with the music choices they did have. But, yes, missing those two is egregious. It is absolutely egregious that they didn't have either of those songs in there. That's your favorite song? I love that song. I love that song so much. And yes, that is, I will say, in the moment, I wasn't disappointed that the song wasn't in the movie because I was disappointed in the movie. So I just didn't, it didn't even cross my mind that the song never played. I'll be real. Because I was so... We did our little double feature. We had time in between the two movies, and we went out to eat in between the movies. And while we're sitting there eating, I'm like... It feels like a fever dream. Like we didn't just go watch a movie, right? That, like, I just imagined all of this. Like, it didn't feel real. That, legitimately... It didn't. It was like my brain was trying to scrub all memory of this abortion of a movie out of my mind. I could probably make my own Borderlands movie better than that. I'm not gonna lie, Ian.
We could.
They actually use luck as a reason. They found a part of the vault key, which, by the way, the vault key is the size of a freaking butt plug. It's not like a big stone like it is in the game, and the pieces of it are not the three pieces that attach together. They just freaking Matryoshka doll the keys into one another. So, like, that's a thing. But legitimately, they're like, oh man, look at all these boxes. There's anywhere. The key could be anywhere. And Lilith just walks up, opens a box, and oh, hey, look, I found it. Guess I'm just lucky. They literally use luck as a plot device. Tanith shoots a gun. She shoots people, which she doesn't do. There was so much shaky cam, I couldn't even tell what half the axe machines were doing. Krieg lines just kind of play. They're just like, they just took his lines. Like, they had the guy go into the booth, speak the lines, and they just kind of plug them into the movie. And it totally doesn't sound like they're coming from him. It just doesn't at all. They just pick up and they just added it in post, and it's like somebody just bumped into the micro, like somebody walking by was just like ordering their food or something, and it just got added to the movie. Like, it doesn't fit in at all. I mean, yes, hauling the giant stone around doesn't help the movie, but at the same time...
It'd be funny. You have Krieg walking around with the big-ass stone on his shoulder half the film. Man, he actually did something for the goddamn movie.
Right. Roland gets swarmed by bloodshots. And when I say swarmed, it's like a tidal wave of bandits end up on him. And then 5 minutes later, he just throws a bandit's body and they're all dead. And it's like, oh man, I guess I killed all of them. How is he alive? Oh yeah, how about this? The CEO of Atlas hired Lilith in the beginning of the movie to get Tina back. Because Tina's his daughter, or apparently his freaking clone daughter that he made in the lab. And he gives her this thing, and he's like, oh yeah, just hit this button whenever you find her, and we'll come and get her. And Lilith carries it with her, and it's like, there's the thing with the tracking device the whole time. Like, oh my gosh, you're joking me. You're joking me. Cheese? Handsome Jack wasn't in the movie. No, Handsome Jack was the CEO of Hyperion. Handsome Jack was not in the movie, which, thank goodness, because they would have murdered his character. Eli leaned over and told me to add this note. Effing hero's journey. Literally, it was the hero's journey, but they waited until like an hour and a half into the movie to start it.
Yeah.
They use the bullshit misunderstanding plot where Lilith is talking to the CEO of Atlas and telling him off, but then Tina walks in and just sees them talking and completely doesn't get the context of it and goes, "Oh, you're bad and you're not our friend anymore." And it's that stupid misunderstanding plot device that has been so overdone and has sucked every time it's been used. I cannot emphasize how much I hate the misunderstanding thing, because it requires every single character in the situation to be straight up retarded. Like, I'm sorry. I know I can't communicate very well. I don't talk well. The autism kind of stops that from being a competent, you know. I mean, you just heard it right there. I can barely talk to people face to face, but I could solve most of the misunderstanding plot lines in any freaking movie or TV show because I actually could talk. It seems like anytime there's one of these misunderstanding things, they're like, duh, well, and they just take the dumbest route possible. It is so baffling why it continues to be a plot device that gets used in movies and TV shows. Huh.
You know what? All Lilith had to say, yeah, I told you your father had hired me. He gave me this device and told me to trigger it when I found you. But
Exactly!
It was broken. Claptrap fixed it because I told him to. And then we joined sides, so what's the frickin' problem, you dumb little child?
Well, yeah, literally all you have to say is, oh, well, I thought it was just that he gave it to me to say when I found you, but it turns out it was a tracking device, and that's how he's found out where we are this whole time. Which, by the way, Atlas was searching for them when she had it on her possession, so, cool. Huh. The call to action happens an hour and a half into the movie, and it's straight ripped out of Star Wars. Like, I'm talking exactly, legitimately. So the difference is, it's Lilith's mom being like, oh, you're special, Lilith. But it pops up out of Claptrap like the, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. Just like in Star Wars. It is exactly like that.
I would also like to point out, this movie had a runtime of an hour and 45 minutes.
Yes. The canyon that they go to in the final fight is a CGI mess. It is hideous to look at. They stay in one environment for the whole movie. It's all desert, aside from the one time they go to Sanctuary, and even then Sanctuary's bland and uninteresting. What are the caustic caverns? A sewer in a desert. What are the Tundra Express? It's just a freaking desert. They don't go anywhere else.
They also did my girl dirty. They did Moxie dirty.
Yeah, that again, Moxie is another issue with the casting, where Moxie is for some reason in her mid-60s. Like, why? What is the reasoning?
Give me a second.
Oof.
Title.
then, right, there's the face-off between the good guys and the bad guys. And Nox, who has barely been in the movie since the beginning, just decides to randomly have a change of heart and sides with, wait, everybody, that's an order, put down your weapons. And they're like, oh, okay. And then she's like, you know what, Roland, you were right. And then she gets blown up and she dies.
Okay, Moxie in the original Borderlands was 52 years old.
Okay. But
she's absolutely the MILF character.
yes.
Let's be honest, we can't really argue that one.
I suppose, but Moxie doesn't look like she's in her 50s.
Wait.
The way they designed her, she looks like...
I read that wrong. She is 52 in Borderlands 3. She is 45 in Borderlands.
Okay.
Because she had Ellie when she was 15.
Alright. See, and yes, you're not wrong that the setting of the first game is a lot in the desert, but there is still some other different environments. There's at least the snow area where you fight the Destroyer. There's at least something else. This movie has nothing. Moxie's gun that would vibrate your controller. Yep. Moxie's good touch, I think it is.
Yeah.
The good touch and the bad touch. Yeah, Nox just randomly has a change of heart and then dies. The dialogue is... At this point, I just stopped trying to write down quotes because there was too many bad quotes for me to write down. So I just said it was so bad. The vault is like 20 feet tall. Was Moxie still hot?
Not really.
No. The vault, which in all the games has been like a 60-foot tall arch, is like 20. Which game? What do you mean with Moxie's gun? It's Borderlands 2 that had Moxie's gun that vibrated your controller. The vault turns Lilith into the Firehawk, which the Firehawk is apparently a deity. Like Lilith wasn't the one who became the Firehawk and made the Firehawk a thing? Remember the out of bounds parkour that would let you look up her skirt. Yes, I do remember that. Then Lilith gets her Firehawk powers and all she does is shield people and then get shot. I also took this note, which was my thoughts in the moment when Krieg was fighting this random big armor guy with a mace. I said, for crap's sake, at least let Krieg go psycho. It did not. This was probably the funniest part of the movie, and it's not because of the movie, it's because of what I said. And I can tell you, the two people that came in like an hour into the movie and sat in the row behind us, I envy them, because at least they got to skip most of this freaking tragedy. But I made a remark, because they go into the vault, the big bad's like, oh, take me to the vault, Lilith, and he's got Tiny Tina, and he's gonna shoot her. And he's like, take me to the vault, and so she does. And they're inside the vault, and it's literally just blue rocks everywhere. Like, it's floating blue cubes. And he's like, isn't it amazing? It's more than I could have dreamed of. And I legitimately, I couldn't stop myself from being quiet. I just go, it's just blue rocks! And Eli starts laughing, and I hear the couple that sat down behind us start laughing.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's just blue rocks. There's nothing fantastic about the vault. They're just rocks. But then Lilith's like, oh yeah, but she saves Tina and then leaves the Atlas guy in the vault, and then tentacles come up and drag the guy away. Literally, the Destroyer shows up for 2 seconds just to kill the bad guy. That's it. That's it. And all you see is some tentacles. You don't even, you don't see the entire body of the Destroyer or anything. They just come up out of a hole in the vault and drag the guy into the hole, and then it's done. That's it. The villain's dead.
Yep.
The last note I took was the music was unironically the best part. If I could offer a suggestion, find a way to legally watch this movie online. Find a website to watch it for free. Don't waste your money on this. If you really want to watch this movie, don't. Don't go to the theaters. Our tickets were $7, and I still feel like I got scammed. All right. But yeah, totally. Only look up legal means to watch this movie. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, fuck you, Todd Howard.
Todd Howard didn't even do anything this time.
Yeah, he deserves it.
I mean, yeah, he does, but... but yeah, I will absolutely, you know what, Randy Pitchford, you could hold my nuts. That movie was absolutely awful. I legitimately think I would rather...
I'd rather castrate myself with a rusty spoon.
Oh, man.
And that's being nice.
I'd rather be bent over a table by a goth girl from Hot Topic than that. And you know what kind of goth girl I'm talking about. The freaky one. The scary one.
But that might be some fun if you...
I don't know, man. No, it wouldn't be. It would not be fun. Just pain. Jeez, I can't think of another. Ian, I think I'd rather rewatch the Borderlands movie in that instance. That's a little... I would rather scoop both my eyeballs out with a serving spoon, run a string through them, and shove them down my throat so I can see what the inside of my throat looks like when somebody rips it out. Someone restrict the man's access. I'd rather get beat by the dildo bat from Saints Row than watch that movie again. Oh, man. Yeah, but now that we can cease to speak on that failed abortion of a movie ever again, the Deadpool movie. Deadpool was as good as Borderlands was bad.
Yes.
That is quite possibly the highest praise that I could give to Deadpool. Like, that is far more emphatic than I could ever truly explain. Deadpool was
cried from laughing during it.
legitimately, I think I might have toned my abs a little bit with the amount that I was laughing. It, like, one after another. It is easily, okay, I'll say this. I didn't say this when we were driving home, but it is the best Deadpool movie, and I quite possibly think it was the best Marvel movie. Like,
with all the movies that have come out this year, I believe it actually stands a chance of winning Movie of the Year.
oh yeah, 100%. And I gotta say that, okay, there's one joke that I kind of want to mention. In-game,
Just do it.
In-game was good, but honestly, on a rewatch, I was like,
It
okay,
loses a lot of its shine.
It was that, like, oh, cool, look, the super, but then you watch it again and you're like, the initial watch was fantastic, but the second watch, it was just like, okay, you know, they are kind of just standing around. And
actually, to say this right now, Cheese, Deadpool made so many jokes about Marvel being terrible that it was actually unironically hysterical.
That was exactly what I was going to mention. Marvel actually let Deadpool trash on the other Marvel movies that have come out recently. Like, that was fantastic, because he said the things I've been saying about recent Marvel. I'm like, they get it. They understand. They're being self-aware. Oh man. You didn't like it was yeah, that was kind of being set into motion by Loki, though. So it's just kind of this continuing multiverse plot that they're going through right now, which, let me be clear, this movie is not going to get me to go back and watch all the previous Marvel movies and get back into Marvel and start watching it again. Because I don't think the rest of Marvel will keep up this level of quality. And the thing is, too, with Deadpool, the non-stop jokes, even in the serious situations, fits. It doesn't fit with other Marvel characters, which they don't seem to understand that. They need to have some more serious moments.
Yeah.
You hope that you don't have to watch a bunch of movies to understand. You shouldn't. Just go. So I can explain to you. Loki is the one thing. Have you seen the Loki show, Cheese? Because Loki is like the one thing you need to know going into Deadpool. Because if you don't know any of the stuff from Loki, you'll be confused about one of the things. Okay. So the plot of the Loki TV show is the Loki that gets away in Endgame. You know, when Loki grabs the Tesseract and just disappears in Endgame when they have him in custody. He gets arrested. You didn't watch Endgame? Oh boy, this is going to get a whole lot more convoluted. So, in Endgame, which this was the oh, fair enough, Cheese. So this was the thing I didn't like about Endgame. They had to be like, oh, we need to get more Infinity Stones, so we have to travel through time and whatever. So since they had to travel through time, they had to travel through time to grab Infinity Stones from different parts of the timeline. When they're doing that, they go back to the time of the first Avengers, when they were capturing Loki and, you know, had him in custody, and they had to get one of the stones from him. So long story short, Loki escapes with the Tesseract from the first Avengers. Well, he gets arrested by the TVA, the Time Variance. I forget what
Association.
Is it just association? I didn't think it was association, but maybe you're right. Basically, they're like, oh yeah, we stop other timelines from happening, so you broke a rule by going to a different timeline, so now we have to kill you. They don't end up killing him, he ends up helping him, whatever. That's really all you need to know, is that the TVA is this governing body outside of time that keeps the timeline straight and keeps the multiverses, the universes from interacting with each other. That's all you need to know. The TVA plays a role in this, and knowing what they are is really the only thing you need to know. Other than that, you're good to go.
Yeah.
There's a couple of things you'll miss here and there if you haven't seen like the older X-Men movies or stuff like that, but just because naturally Wolverine being involved, they're going to bring in some of the stuff from those X-Men movies. But all in all, the TVA thing is the only thing you need to know. Anything else is just for like an Easter egg here or there.
Yeah, there's a few of the characters that are like that. Like, if you didn't...
I know the X-Men movies are older than you, cheese. Shut up. Oh, boy.
There's a lot of older movies that, like you and me have seen, that do directly have, like, some correlation. But it's not, like, enough to make you go, oh yeah, I can't watch the movie now.
Not all of them, cheese. There are some that come out and that... Okay, hold on.
Age of Apocalypse
X-Men
you
movies.
should have been born for.
Okay, let's see. X-Men film series. It's cutting off the year, so I only see the 20. X-Men film series. X-Men, which came out in 2000, which I was only 1 year old for. So that one came out a while ago. Actually, depending on when it released, I might not have even been 1 year old. X2, X-Men United, 2003. X-Men The Last Stand, 2006. X-Men Origins Wolverine, 2009. So, every X-Men after that, cheese, you were already around. X-Men First Class, The Wolverine, X-Men Days of Future Past, First Class 2011, Wolverine 2013, Future Past 14. It includes Deadpool as an X-Men movie, which it's not. But, okay, fine if you want to, 2016. X-Men Apocalypse 2016. Logan 2017. Dark Phoenix 2019. New Mutants 2020. I know New Mutants sucked, though. A lot of people hated that. I am 25, Ian. I was born in 99.
98, baby. Right here. Year of the Tiger.
I don't know what mine is. Shut up, cheese. I don't need an actual fetus calling me old. Kids these days. You thought I was 40? Well, you know what? Just going off of the voice, I'm not going to fault you. At least it's not as bad as Eli, who people see him and think he's 40.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. It's alright, Eli. Yeah, Cheese, I know you're 10 years younger than me. Big deal.
Yeah, it's honestly the voice. The voice kind of throws everything off.
I mean, yeah. I do have a relatively deep voice. A 40-year-old Eli sounds low-key terrifying. Don't worry, he's not that far away. I mean, he's already half dead at this point.
Yeah. If I make it to 40, there's a problem. But yeah, no, Deadpool was an amazing movie.
Deadpool's...
I went in expecting it to be a certain way, and it was 100%. Wait till we get Eli reveal.
Can you get Eli reveal?
No, you can... If you find my old Twitch, you can see my face.
Yeah. 5 more years till you're 30. Oh, so you're the same age as me. Yeah, it catches up to you quick, doesn't it? I've tried to tell Cheese this. He's like, "Oh, I'm younger than you." Don't worry, Cheese. It doesn't slow down.
You'll be here.
Don't worry.
It just goes faster.
Yeah, you call me old now. Just wait until the brick hits the accelerator and it doesn't stop. You'll be here soon, Cheese, and you'll go, "Wow, where did the time go? Wasn't I just in high school yesterday?" Nope. High school was 7 years ago. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I love that. It'll come for you too, Cheese.
It always comes.
By the time you're 25, you've experienced around half your lifetime. Yeah, and you still don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cheese. Go ahead. Go ahead and try and kick my ass. It doesn't matter. Time marches on regardless.
Yeah.
It goes faster when you have bills to pay. That is true. That is true, too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, I don't have to pay that for a little. It's tomorrow. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Yikes. Oh. But, yeah, we unlike the Borderlands movie, we're not going to get into spoilers for Deadpool Wolverine, because that movie is absolutely fantastic, and I think everybody here should go and watch it, whether you're a superhero or not. You're reporting me for tax fraud? Good luck.
Hey, now, that's a serious claim.
That is a serious claim.
Don't be bringing that in here.
You're 5'10"? Yeah, I can't stop you by keeping my hand outstretched, Cheese.
I would also like to point out, I am the smallest person in our friend group. And I'm 6 foot tall.
Yep.
I am the short friend in our group.
I'm like 6'2". Close to 6'3". It, because it's not like, oh yeah, you're exactly 6'2". I'm like 6'2.5" if I had to be freaking specific, but I'm 6'2". You know who's someone who's 6'6"? Yeah, so do we. I have family members who are 6'8". I wish I was that tall.
Wait. Isn't Alex like 6'6"?
I think Alex is like 6'5", yeah.
He's a big boy.
He is a big boy. Hey, you say I don't have I do have family members that are that tall. Legitimately. Oh, you're saying I don't want to be taller. Okay, I got you. I mean, yeah, even as tall as I am, I have issues.
I am currently the tallest person in my family.
Americans are usually pretty short. I think the average American height for a male is like 5'10", 5'9".
I think it's 5'9.5".
Okay. So I'm a little bit taller than average. Well, I guess by some metrics, I'm significantly taller than average, being
Go on, Ian.
4 inches.
Throw a question at me. Next stream, Fall Guys. What's Fall Guys?
Yep. Saw that one coming. But Fall Guys is a game that got super popular back in like 2020, 2021. I don't know. The years are a blur at this point. This old ass man needs to be in a nursing home. Oh boy. I knew that was coming.
What Fall Guys is.
I knew that was coming. As soon as Ian asked that question, I was like, Eli's gonna be like, what's Fall Guys? Eli doesn't keep up with gaming trends like that.
Why do they look like the Umungus people? Was that by choice?
I'd like to point out that when you said Among Us, you just named a Pokemon. The joke was Among Us. The real game is Among Us. The real joke, the joke is Among Us. You said Among Us, which is a freaking Pokemon.
It's the mushroom dude, right?
Yeah, with the freaking Pokeball head.
Yeah, I know that. I know him because he's real big and he's really popular with the pro scene for Pokemon. Yes, I do know about pro Pokemon duels.
I do too, because I watch YouTube. Oh, Among Us. That's not gonna be in this comp, Cheese, but that's definitely getting clipped. I can tell you that right now. That was unbelievable. I am showing that to everyone we know. Oh, man.
I don't know what's so funny.
The comp is going to be when I can actually download all the streams off of YouTube. Because for each stream that I have to download, which, by the way, there are some of them that I'm getting one clip off of, it's taking like 8 hours. It's like 8 hours to download every live stream. And I will put in who submitted the clip for all the ones that did get submitted by people. Oh. Jeez. But that won't be in my internet sucks, man. Don't ask me. That won't be in the comp because the comp is from my first year. You want to find the one where you asked to marry me, but you couldn't find it?
I went to Starbucks yesterday morning.
Lethal Company stream. I was trying to find the clip from where I killed the Bracken. And I couldn't remember which Lethal Company stream is because I haven't differentiated them very well. Because it's always just Lethal Company with the boys. Oh boy. I can tell you right now, Ian, Eli will not enjoy Fall Guys. Oh, it wasn't the most recent that I killed a Bracken. I think I bonked a Bracken in the most recent, but then he proceeded to snap my neck, so...
You've had a few Bracken kills.
No, I've only had
You
the one...
definitely had a...
I had the one with the egg.
Oh, yeah. That might just be a really long clip, though, because you got quite a few kills in that one.
I killed... So I was the last one alive. I popped the Bracken with an egg, and then crushed a Thumper with one of the traps, and then escaped with all of the stuff. I think I dodged a dog on the way out. Like,
man, this is my thing. When I don't know if I brought it. I think I brought it up. That I do have a confirmed date for when I'm going down to part-time. So,
oh yeah.
I will be streaming a lot more. Actually, I don't.
Oh
really
yeah,
check my
it was
YouTube.
Eli with the Tactical Lightning group. That was pretty incredible. I think I saved that.
That was just pure happenstance.
Yeah, I think I marked that down. But yeah, if you guys... So, I can tell you the stream that was... Going off this page won't shut down stream, right? I don't think it should. But, I can tell you the exact video that was the 1 year. Whoops, I was on the wrong tab. Okay. So... My 1 year... It was one of the Fallout ones.
I have streamed Minecraft, Ian.
So, I believe everything that I was pulling from was from the Fallout 3 finale and earlier. So nothing from my New Vegas or Elden Ring playthroughs, because those are past 1 year. Technically, I think the Fallout one is a few days past 1 year, but I wasn't really getting too freaking crazy with it. But, it was everything, from it's Fallout 3 finale and before. That, Can we get it going nowhere fast? I need to find a game to do it in.
I'm telling you, do Stardew Valley, my man.
I mean, yeah, I guess we could try Stardew Valley. The problem is with those those live streams that already take like 2 hours for the guys who do them right. Like that could take me 7 or 8 hours, or I might not even come close to finishing it.
They have other speedrun categories in it. Like they have solo like fastest to complete a bundle kind of deal.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll look into that.
I believe the fastest time for that is you randomize it.
And you just have to get lucky.
Yeah, because you need a certain bundle that you can do really quick.
Teamwork on Stardew to try and get a milli. I'd actually love to do a Stardew. Such Stardew series. Like, we've done a couple of streams on it, but we've never,
I was thinking, like, how could we work that out? Because when I go to part-time, it'll be a lot easier.
Yes. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Also, Stardew is not 2D Minecraft, Ian. It's very different than Minecraft. It's a lot more story-driven.
But, yeah, Stardew Valley is... fun just because you can sit around and do nothing for hours and just goof off with your friends.
Yes.
All it really turns into. And you don't have to think. Well, I tend to have to think because I have to cover a bunch of stuff to make sure we can actually do things.
Eli does work at a restaurant. He's just dropping down to part-time.
Yeah, geez, my body can't take it anymore.
Let's see.
And my boss is starting to point it out a lot more that I'm moving slower.
The Surge.
And
the Surge is $15. I will add it
I'm
to my
getting
wish
tired.
list.
I'm just getting tired of my boss basically telling me you're just slowing down too much.
I know what Cheese is about to say.
That I'm old?
Yeah. Eli doesn't have back problems. Eli has a lot of other problems.
Yeah, my knees are pretty much...
Knee problems.
I have real bad knees.
His knees don't exist.
I do have some problems with my back, but that comes probably more from picking up things, like picking up over 100 pounds from the ground to my shoulder pretty much every day.
Yeah.
And just, your body can't take that forever.
Right. Well, that's I've had real bad back problems in the past, and I actually had real bad knee problems, but I've worked out enough that a lot of I still hurt every single day, I won't lie, but I've fixed a lot of the worse pains that I've had by strengthening all my limbs. Oh my gosh, I had a guy at work yesterday who was just like,
I'm not having a funeral. That's already been decided.
Yeah,
that
Eli wants to have a party
long before you.
But I had a guy at work yesterday who was just like, if your knee hurt as bad as my knee hurt, you wouldn't have been at work and you wouldn't be able to work. And I'm just like, yeah. Sure, dude. Mm-hmm. Keep saying that. You have no idea what I put up with. I don't complain because I don't like complaining to people unless it's about a crappy movie like Borderlands. But I don't walk around work being like, oh, my knee hurts. Oh, it hurts. Oh, my shoulder. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I try to be I don't want to say the funny guy, but like,
I want exactly what I do. I'm the funny guy.
I want somebody's day to be better after they've interacted with me, especially at work when everyone who's working is having a terrible day. I want somebody's interaction with me to have a positive effect on their day. So I don't go around being like, oh yeah, my day sucks in this way. And if I do, I'm like, in a jokey way, like, this day couldn't get any worse. You know, all like that kind of stuff. So this guy being like, oh, I'm like, yeah, you don't know what I go through because I don't talk about it with you. You like getting dragged around the dance floor attached to two friends.
No, I'm getting cremated. Screw that crap.
We're gonna weekend at Bernie's you first.
Oh, that would be hysterical. I won't be around, but it would be. It's just gonna be a party, and then my ashes are gonna get dumped out on some beach somewhere.
On some beach somewhere.
Yeah, that's my plan. Just dump them on a beach. I don't care where.
I love your plan is to dump your ashes on a beach.
I don't. I honestly.
Yeah, I'm
I
just
don't
gonna
really
march out there
care
and
what
dump them out on the
happens.
beach when I die.
Let's be honest. I really don't care what happens to my body after I die. Just.
You're gonna check the obituary every day for Eli.
I won't help.
Make a sand castle with him.
That would also be kind of funny.
I was gonna say that'd be pretty good.
That'd be pretty fucking funny. Also, I want to bring this up because we had a very funny moment in the bathroom after Deadpool.
Oh my gosh. So, just to give more context to that statement, as soon as the credits started to roll, I took off towards the bathroom because I had to piss. And I didn't want to miss the post-credits scene. So I got up and I bolted to the bathroom. And I am just pissing a hole through the wall like a fire hose. And of course, I'm like breathing heavy because I just ran to the bathroom. And Eli walks in, goes to the urinal on the opposite wall, and I'm still breathing heavy. And he's like, "It sounds like you're giving birth over there." And there's somebody laughing from the stall. Who didn't know he was in there because he was completely silent. And he just starts like laughing, and Eli goes, "My bad, man. I was talking to my friend." And I'm like, this is immediately after we just spent an entire 2.5 hours laughing nonstop at the Deadpool movie. So I am like, I'm losing it as I'm trying to finish taking my piss. And I'm like, stop making me laugh. I'm trying to piss. And the guy
that got that kept laughing.
Yeah, he started laughing even harder. I finished taking a piss and I got over to the sink and I was like almost on the floor. I'm washing my hands and I'm slumped over the sink as I'm washing my hands just laughing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I have no idea who that man was, but
I think it was one of the employees because we came out of the theater and one of the employees saw us and we were talking and he just like started laughing again. I was like, that's the dude. Yeah.
oh man.
Yes, I know I need to stream more. Okay, I get that. I'll probably be on Thursday, hopefully, depending on how bad I feel after work. I'm so tired, guys.
Eli needs sleepy.
I'm not tired today. My eyes are bothering me, but that's about it. But I also didn't work for...
Yeah, you didn't work today.
Yeah. Hold on, cheese. I'm going to my quotes.
Eli's got a whole page on Instagram that he has for quotes.
Paige. That's cute.
Yeah, a page. Like you have a page saved that's just a bunch of quotes.
That's Spencer. It's a lot more than that. It's like half of my saved stuff.
Yeah, it's your Instagram page.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, I got my quote.
I didn't.
You
know what?
Quote the Deadpool.
I was gonna say I kind of want to quote the one thing from Deadpool that I don't want to say it though for the people who haven't seen the movie, because it was my favorite line from the movie. It's one I've said I'm gonna use now.
Okay, mine is sometimes we don't want to heal because the pain is the last link to what we have lost. J.M. Storm.
I won't say it, Cheese. Amoongus, Eli. Hold on.
Yeah, go find a quote. Yeah. Do you want me to start sending you quotes?
No.
Here, let me go.
No, shut
Let me go
up.
find some quotes.
Don't send me a quote.
Okay, I'm sending you quotes now.
The world breaks everyone, and afterward, some are strong at the broken places. Ernest Hemingway. To a Borderlands quote from 2? Oh, I can give you one from 2. Eli, you're not giving me quotes, you're just sending me memes! You freaking... Okay, you want one from Borderlands 2? What's one of Krieg's quotes? Oh gosh, I haven't done the Krieg voice. Shoot me in the face! In the face! Not the arm, not the leg, the face!
We gotta do a Borderlands run,
We
man.
absolutely need to. Absolutely. We need to get Tyler and Alex Borderlands so they can do it too.
Oh man,
Four-man
we
Borderlands.
could actually do a full party. I'm not playing. What?
Jeez. What were you saying? Who are you not playing?
I'm not playing Roland.
Alright.
I was forced to play Roland every single time I played through the first game.
Who do you want to play?
Hold on, give me a second.
Mordecai, Lilith, or Brick? Mordecai throws out Bloodwing, Lilith phase walks,
Yeah.
and Brick goes berserker and punches people.
I kind of want to do Brick. I think that'd be really funny.
Then do Brick. I love Mordecai, so... Oh, you want to be the... Alright. Cheese can be Mordecai. I'll try out Lilith or Roland. And I assume Tyler's not going to be able to run it. I gotta be honest. I don't think Tyler can run that game on his PC. Either of them. 1 or 2.
What do you mean? Borderlands 1. Borderlands 2 is 9 gigs. The OG Borderlands is 12 gigs.
Eli? Tyler is playing off of a 10-year-old laptop.
Ah, then it came out around the same time. It'd be like cutting edge technology for that.
That is not how that works. Yeah, you own the first one but never got far into it. I don't own it on Steam. I'd have to buy it on Steam, but
It's on sale.
Are they? Oh yeah, they are all on sale.
Except for pre-sequel.
Nope, if you get the Handsome Collection, you get pre-sequel.
Oh. No joke, I just bought the rest of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you not get pre-sequel? Did you not get the Handsome Collection?
No.
Ah.
God damn, I burnt the shit out of myself, and dude, you can see where I've had those band-aids on my arm because it's all broken out.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
like fuck hives up and down my arm right now.
So, yep. You can get Borderlands 2 for $5. That won't... I don't think that includes most of the DLC. But if you get... So there's Borderlands Game of the Year Enhanced, which is $9. Yeah. Borderlands 3, which is $6. That is none of the DLCs.
I'm gonna have to find a way to. I'm gonna have to go buy band-aids before work tomorrow.
Okay, for some reason, if you go to the Borderlands franchise, it doesn't show Handsome Collection.
We go in order, Cheese. We play 1.
Yeah. We do 1, we do pre-sequel, we do 2, and then we do 3. Borderlands the Handsome Collection. If yeah, so well, I can't tell you the accurate price for Borderlands the Handsome Collection because I already own a bunch of the Borderlands 2 stuff, so why don't you let me make it a gift? It won't let me make any of these gifts. You can only afford 1 and 2. I mean, yeah, I'm still not sold that I'm going to buy 3 again, just because it's bad. Oh, man, it won't let me make him gifts.
I don't know, man.
Alright, well, that's unfortunate. I didn't get 3 when it was free. I didn't know 3 was free at any point. But no, I didn't. I got it. I have it on PlayStation, but again, that's not on Steam, so. Oh, there's a bunch of cat-themed games on sale. Oh, that would explain it. I saw a bunch of people talking about, wait. That one says 2021. Yeah, well, I saw somebody play Cat Lateral Damage. I was like, wasn't that game from like 2015? But they remastered it, so. Borderlands 3 is not all bad. Oh, no, Borderlands 3 isn't all bad. It's the story sucks. The gameplay is good. Some years is everywhere, and it was permanent buy. Oh, yeah, on Epic. That's right. On the Epic launcher. Do I even have the Epic launcher? I had it at one point to launch Unreal Engine, I think. I don't know if I have it anymore. You getting Borderlands 1 Goaty? Good idea. But, alright. I think that is all from us for the night. I left Discord? Huh? You there?
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah, Discord just... I don't know what Discord did. When I clicked back over to Discord, I was still in the call, but it was loading. So Discord did something.
I was talking to you for a hot second, and I was just being ignored. I don't have audio on the stream, so I just flipped over it. Everybody was talking to you. I was like, oh, let me go check Discord, see if I got disconnected. No, you did, jackass.
It was, I legitimately, I clicked over back onto Discord, and it did the thing, like, where it's loading. Like when you don't have an internet connection. So I don't know what Discord just did. Jeez. That's funny.
I have been no help to you on this stream, and I am sorry.
Ah.
I've spent half of it awake.
That's all we need you to do. That's all we can ask.
Unless it's for Lethal Company, then I'm just there for content.
Can't afford to. Did your math wrong?
Eli, do you own podcast? What does that mean, Ian?
Probably saying do your own podcast.
I've been thinking about that, but I just don't have time. Sadly enough, this man eats up a lot of my time.
Yep. Sorry.
It's okay.
But, alright.
Analytics, that's what I was looking for.
Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Do the podcast in the kitchen.
From work?
You got to do a cooking show, Eli. Stop cooking at work and start cooking on YouTube.
Yeah, don't get me started on that. That's been brought up multiple times. I'm
right.
leaving. Have a great night. Tally ho and all that shit.
Okay, yeah, tally ho. See you later.